This week's Raw gave birth to main event Morgan. I absolutely love it. We got some interesting character development to talk about, some really intense promos building up to Backlash, and of course, this guy. This is things you might have missed, and before we get started, make sure you've hit that like button. And if you are new to the channel, hit the subscribe button too. But let's start off with everyone's favourite things you might have missed segment. Oh, I really miss you guys so freaking much. It's Puppet Watch! I'm sorry, neighbours. Very interesting that during the segment with Owens and Ezekiel, Street Profits and Alpha Academy, there was clearly behind the Street Profits, the Bird. We have seen this now a few times. This is why this is interesting to me. It's not the first appearance. We've seen it behind Drew McIntyre months ago, behind Dana Brooke in a 24/7 title segment. And I feel like there's another occasion we've seen the Bird, but I don't know why again tonight. Notice though, there is purple lights around the Bird. Very, very interesting. Is this to do with Edge's faction? Could it be? I don't know. But the Bird is there again. Why? But we started off Raw with the Tribal Chief along with the whole bloodline. And I love this camera angle. We don't usually get to see this side because usually the hard cam's empty. But this week they did show us and I like that. But it was RK Bro with RKOs out of nowhere. I love the fact Roman didn't turn around for like a whole 10 seconds. Like he heard something was going on. He just didn't care. I love that. But it didn't take long for Drew McIntyre to come out. This is the confrontation we all wanted. And absolute chaos went after it. I love this. I love brawls. I love moments. This was a moment. I did, however, have to laugh because obviously commentary were putting over after this how they're going to be in the same place at the same time on Smackdown. And I love the fact that Jimmy and Corey are trying really hard not to laugh at Byron going OTT with it. I really thought that was just one of those classic moments of Byron Saxton, which definitely felt like needed to be pointed out. But from the start to the end, the main event this week was a 6-women tag, which heavily focused on Liv Morgan. They made Liv look amazing in this match. And not only that, we have to talk about what you guys have been DMing me. The fact that Liv is dressed very much like Alexa dressed as Harley Quinn. I think it's just a Harley Quinn thing. I don't think it's an Alexa Bliss reference. I know a lot of you are saying that. I really just think it's a Harley Quinn reference, that's all. Some fun notes, of course, Asuka had multiple masks leading the way for her entrance for Raw. And Bianca Belair nearly hit her with her hair. Asuka sort of moving out of the way last second. Well done, Asuka. But it was main event Morgan picking up the win. Huge moment for Liv. Let's establish Liv Morgan more. This is why I love WWE. Sometimes they give you a moment like this, and as a Liv fan, of course I'm happy. Of course I enjoyed this Raw for this specific reason. Now, there is a new blue Big Eagle Replica Championship available on WWE Shop. I love that. Look at the throwback style of that. I love it. I am going to buy that. I think I am. MAHAN was in action this week against this guy. And I'll be honest, I'd never called his name. But you know by now on the channel when we get a jobber match, you know what we got to do.
The are you?
Well, honestly, I don't know. It's the honest answer. I didn't catch his name. Let me know in the comments below. What was his name? I've got no idea, but honestly, it doesn't matter anyway. He got to live a dream. He got to wrestle on Raw. He sold the hell out of MAHAN, which I love. Do you know what? Bring him back. Do it again. I think, look at the selling there. That is amazing selling. Let's keep that going. For weeks, we've been talking about the possibility of this, and they've done it. Balor and AJ Styles united. Not only that, they did the thing. The Too Sweet by Balor and AJ. Looks like definitely they are going to be teaming up against Edge and Damian Priest. Love it when we get something right. And I saw this coming after Balor lost the championship. I think it's great. I think Edge and Priest have been doing great work. But to see AJ and Finn united on Raw, this is something that's going to bring those hardcore wrestling fans back. And straight away, Balor went to Twitter posting this picture. This is one of those things that will make people turn the channel and let's just check out Raw. And let's hopefully win a few fans back. Now, this is incredible. On Friday, we mentioned this championship, mini replica championship, The Undertaker limited to 100. In an hour after I posted things you might have missed, that title sold out. Not because of things you might have missed, just in general. It took 1 hour for that thing to sell out. How incredible is that? Things got very, very personal tonight as Seth and Cody took to the ring. I love this. Seth Rollins saying how Dusty just wasn't good enough to basically win the WWE Championship. And as long as he's here, neither is Cody Rhodes. We said before that this might happen because obviously Cody's done the promo of why he's here. You're always going to have a heel use that to their advantage. And Seth did that perfectly tonight. It makes you hate Seth Rollins. You want to see Seth Rollins get his butt kicked. And that's probably what's going to happen at Backlash. I don't see Cody Rhodes losing. So I think, Cody's going to get his comeuppance. But I just love the little things here. The fact that Seth was ready to play a video package. The ba-boom went off. Seth instantly, no! I love that. I love those little things that just make a promo, make a segment just funny. And yeah, that's cool. WWE said happy 50th birthday to The Rock. Of course, they put messages up on the screen. I'm just sat there going, The Rock's 50? What? But seriously, happy birthday, Rock. As a present, can you give us a present and come back for one more match against Roman soon, please? Mustafa Ali has the hacker hand behind him. It's his up-to-date logo on it. It's not the ring of lights. But I thought it was interesting that they reused that. I thought that was pretty cool. But did you notice the Botchamania reference, which you might have heard on the Botch Guys video? Go check that out if you haven't already. But not only that, Mustafa Ali, right at the end of the segment, said... So I think Austin Theory said something about heat. And he turned around and said, oh, if anyone can take the heat back there, it's me. Is that an indication that there's heat on Mustafa Ali for everything that happened recently? Well, after his match that he lost in a handicap match to Miz and Austin Theory, of course, he was attacked by Ciampa. I like this because we reckon Ciampa's going to join Edge. And this fits that story perfectly. He's judging Mustafa Ali and he's delivering punishment for what Mustafa Ali did, etc. I like the story. Lashley's WrestleMania entrance now seems to be his full-time entrance. That's cool. Yes, we got Nikki ASH win the 24/7 title. She used superhero powers to push 4 people out of the way. Where did that come from? I remember her saying she didn't have superhero powers. But yes, she was 24/7 champion. No, she's not anymore as Dana Brooke won it back. And after Reggie tried to roll her up, they're now apparently going to get a divorce. No one really cares, let's be honest. But we do now have some character development. DouDrop sort of saying to Nikki, you're going to take things more seriously. Could we possibly see the end of the Nikki ASH gimmick back to Nikki Cross? I think so. DouDrop's Scottish, Nikki's Scottish. Could make an interesting tag team. And DouDrop bringing the Cross out in Nikki. I'm here for that. Now, if you haven't seen it already, we did Backlash predictions. WrestleMania Backlash. It is up on the channel. I've got to say massive thank you to support. Video is already over 20,000 views, which is incredible. And let's end with a guy who's definitely not Elias. His younger brother, Ezekiel. And of course, yes, he was unsuccessful tonight, losing and getting pinned by Chad Gable. Note though, Kevin Owens was not seemingly happy that they won the match tonight. Very interested in there. Obviously, I'm waiting for the blowout match. I thought they might have booked this maybe for Backlash. They're obviously not going to do that. But they did keep Ezekiel looking good. He was a guy that got a hot tag and things like that. So the fans are behind him. I'm all for this. I'm interested to see when they play out Owens and Ezekiel. That's the big thing for me right now. Overall, I think Raw's a very solid show. I think 8 out of 10 is very fair, especially for main event Morgan. Come on, there's a reason I like the show. But make sure you let me know your thoughts in the comments section down below. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. Turn on those notifications. Hit the like button. Share the video so your friends can find it. And I'll see you next time. Peace!